All right, good morning. It is Wednesday, and we are drinking our first cup of coffee. We're loading into Warzone boot camp. That first little bit of coffee is always the best. Turn off my preview just so it runs a little bit faster. I don't know why, but it seems to make a difference. Today's December 18th. We're getting super close to Christmas, and the weather outside, we're 47 degrees and partly cloudy, so that's a good thing. Dense fog advisory all morning, so that's another good thing. No rain in the forecast. Let's see what else is going on. John, good morning over on YouTube. Yeah, so we tried to play Fortnite yesterday. I enjoyed the game a little bit. I'm not sure it was streaming well. Seemed to have a mixed bag of comments on it. C-Tuck, good morning. Yeah, I wish we didn't have to try out different games and do different stuff. But sometimes Warzone is just not doing it for. I mean, little things like the sound. Why can't they just fix this parachute sound? It was working before. Just go look at the old code. Oh yeah, this is what it should do. And I'm wondering if there's some audio settings we need to look at again. I know we turned off the 7.1 surround sound. That was causing footsteps to sound weird. Um, we still have the audio turned on, so the left and right is different. But that is most. Wait. Okay, so my KSV is above. Oh, I built an overkill class. That's why it looks different. So yeah, in the audio, let's look at this real quick. I almost think maybe this asymmetrical. No, not that. I don't know what it was. There was something for the. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Oh, the enhanced headphone mode. Okay. It's locked right now. I don't know why it's locked. Maybe because enhanced headphones was off? Who knows? B-Tuck, good morning. Clutch Gabe, this game is so dog shit. Yeah, I don't disagree. We tried to jump ship yesterday. I played Fortnite instead. Actually had a lot of fun playing. But it's not, I don't think it's good to give up on this yet. We really enjoy the game. I mean, when it works, we enjoy it. But yeah, it's pretty feces ridden right now. But it wouldn't take much to fix it right now. I think they're close. I think a lot of the hit reg issues have been maybe not addressed, but at least mitigated. The biggest issue right now for me is the audio. The audio is just horrible, and I don't know why they can't fix it. All right, we have a most wanted on us. We just need to get box opened up. We hear footsteps. We know he's coming to us. That was some pretty bad shooting right there. But I'm going to keep playing Fortnite off stream just because I think it's a better playing game right now. You know, you get in a gunfight and you really feel like you have a good chance of winning it every time. Not just because you have different movement or better something than somebody else. It's just because it feels better. Stay up here, get our box. Wow, it must be one of those rubber boxes. Take a bunker buster. We're gonna head for the buy station. We don't have enough money to buy our guns, but I did build a new overkill class that has a 5 attachment sorry, a 5 attachment XM4. So with any luck, that'll be less money than 8,000. And I don't know if we do that or do we just grab a. Guess we're gonna go for a. I don't know. So they brought the prices down to 6,000? No. So 2,500 for overkill stuff. I don't know what they're doing. It looks like they brought it down from 8,000 to 6,000. That was a good thing because yesterday it was like, really? How are we going to afford all that stuff? We have 25. We could go ahead and get our overkill XM4. That's good enough. So the difference is this does not have a foregrip on it. Wow, I guess that doesn't inspect weapon anymore. I pushed I for inspect and something else happened. King Bing, good morning. John, this game's definitely went backwards, I think. I agree. Daniel, good morning. Welcome in. Clutch, it's just filled with cheaters and lobby booters. I feel defeated. Yeah, I feel like the odds of winning are not nearly as good as they used to be. But I don't feel defeated. All right, so we were talking about this XM4 that I have, the 5 attachment version. I didn't put the big magazine on it. I left the 30 round mag, no foregrip, and I think I took the rear grip off. So it's not quite as stable, and it doesn't have as much ammo, but I'm banking on we can actually buy a real XM4 when we get a chance. Let's run through and loot a little bit, see if we can get a better XM4. I think that's probably worth doing. Man, they do not make it easy. Just grabbing cash off the shelves now. You have to bend down to the right level or else you don't get it. A little gas mask action is always good. Yeah, we're not going to get enough money here without a contract to make that work, but that's okay. We'll be fine without it. It's just in-game with 30 rounds is usually not enough. You're going to end up with a squad of 4, but usually at that point, you're using your other weapon. I say confidently as we don't even have enough ammo to hit the guy falling out of the sky. Yeah, most definitely we need the bigger magazine. That's not good. We'd have to sacrifice recoil springs or the compensator or something else. Well, I fully expected someone to be running by there. At least we won't go through ammo as fast. That's a good thing. Someone has been here. Let's go hit the gas station, see if there's some cash over there. We've got a most wanted coming across the river. I think we're gonna intercept him. Yeah, 30 rounds is not enough. Airdrops en route. Where does that mean? I don't see an airdrop. Can't see that far. We wouldn't have been able to kill him anyway. We're going to have to make some changes after this game. Get us a more potent AR, I think. Gordash, good morning. Lots of people fighting above us.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
We have a gas mask. There was a bunch of loot back here. Mostly this thing. Let's get that on the ground. Team of two.
Enemy soldier.
How did Habs kill us with a PP919 from that far away? I don't know. That was bad. I kind of agree with Clutch on that. That was not even... That wasn't good. He was way out of range for an SMG. 7 kills. Not horrible, but we died to a person we shouldn't have died to. All right, let's fix our XM4 real quick. All right, overkill. Let's man, we got to get a magazine. So I guess we're going to take the compensator off. Guessing the compensator's got to go. So with no compensator, 35% vertical recoil control. Man, that's a lot. All right, let's look at the recoil springs. Recoil springs, 15 across the board. I guess we're losing recoil springs just to get a bigger magazine. Hold on. Man, this just feels like a bad idea, but we're probably going to do it anyway. Call me Pug, good morning, welcome in. Oh my goodness, that is not going to be good. But we need the bullets. I think we need the bullets. I don't know. We're going to keep the bullets. All right. So yeah, we're halfway through the week. Coming up on Christmas pretty quick. We are December 18th, so you had no plates. I thought I had plates. I thought we were running around plated up. If we weren't plated up, that makes perfect sense, King Bing. But I thought we had plates because we got in the gunfight just a minute before that. I ran away. I was looting up. I threw down a little radar. There's no way I didn't plate up, but I guess it could have happened. I've done worse things. All right. So yeah, I really miss my gunfighter XM4. It is not the same without having the gunfighter on it. Those extra 3 attachments are a pretty big deal. It lets you get a foregrip, a back grip, and you get to keep all the good stuff. So it's almost time. Anybody that's going out of town for Christmas, it's almost time to pack up and get going. I'm guessing by, probably this Sunday, people will be where they need to be. enjoying the Christmas holiday with your in-laws or outlaws or family, something like that. King Bing was yelling at the TV, "Come on, DPGladius, put your plates on," as I'm sitting there getting shot. It's not good. It sucks to get old. I think your memory is the first thing to go. You don't always just forget that you don't have plates on. You usually, oh man, this thing is horrible. And we didn't change the reticle. Oh no, we did change the reticle. All right, it's controllable. It's just a vertical recoil pattern. It's a little sketchy. Yeah, it has a really hard initial jump on the recoil. All right, let's do better this time. We're gonna actually work to get our good weapons and not go with those overkill ones if we don't have to. Be right back. Got to switch device. Gordash, welcome in. So thanks for the update. I'll just sit here and wait for you. I'm doing this all wrong. I don't know where the thing was. Even though we ran right by it. All right, we don't hear anything. Yeah, we hear stuff up high. We are not going to pick up that Tonto 22. Got the guy behind us. I think we're going to want that KSV at the top of the stairs. And I think we're going to keep the Val also. I don't know why, but it felt a lot better than that other thing. That GPR 91. When the game first started, that was the go-to. It's like that thing hit like a hammer. XM4. Sure, why not? All right, we're still hunted, but it's only a single yellow, so they're not too energetic.
Most wanted contract closed. Redeploying squad mates. Good work.
They put some extra bounce in the boxes. Not sure that was needed, but why not? All right, let's get our something. What are we going to get? We're double red. That is just so bad. We got destroyed with a ground loot. I couldn't hit crap. What were we? We were maybe 30 meters away and I couldn't hit anything. SI Gamer, what is going on? Welcome in. So wait, you can have more than 5 attachments. Yes, there's a gunfighter perk. And if you get the gunfighter perk, you can put 8 attachments on your guns, which makes it really good, but they are more expensive in the buy station. And we've been trying to find a way around paying $8 grand per gun, but they downed it to 6,000 per gun with an update yesterday, so that's good. So I think we're going to go back to just using the gunfighter versions because everything else seems a little not good. Daniel, I'm Mr. Just staying home with my wife and daughter. I don't know what that. Oh, I don't know what I'm Mr. means, but welcome in. All right, we're going to go with our... Yeah, see, we need to get rid of some of this stuff. See, I don't think that's the right gun. Yeah. It has the right camo on it. I don't know. All right, well, let's see if we can come up with some more cash here real quick. Probably not. Not that much. But we do need other stuff also, so it's not a waste of time. $3,000. We need another 3. Getting close. And the right thing to do would be buy one of those Gulag reentry tokens. But we're not going to have time for that. Come on, come on, come on. Just a little bit more cash.
Contract worth more than usual, so get it done, soldier.
Oh no, we bought the wrong XM4. We bought the overkill one. Good lord. Why would we do that? I think we panicked. 5,500, maybe we got it again? All right, let's rebuy. Come on, don't panic this time. XM4, not the one that says overkill. All right. Now we feel better about life. Brandon Kirkham, good morning. Yeah, SI Gamer, the gunfighter perk. If you have any problem with, you know, weapons that are a little too much recoil or anything, that's the only way I know to make it better. Man, it's kind of, it's like Where's Waldo when a parachute comes in. It's like you're not going to hear it. I mean, you hear something. Where's your lethal? Guess you threw it. All right. Well, Medic, good morning. How's Florida treating you, Medic? For you guys that don't know, Medic is a longtime friend of mine from high school, actually. You know, back in the dark ages when you actually had high school to go to. He moved over to Europe for his adult career, and now in his older years, you know, when he's old and senile, he's decided to move back to the U.S. So welcome back to Florida, Medic. Just for the record, Medic is older than I am. No, that's not the way. That's not the reason he's here. He just wants to be closer to friends and family. I get it. Medic says it's raining in Florida. That's not good. Yeah, we had rain yesterday and the day before, so I'm sure you guys are getting what we had. All right, there's a guy next to this truck. Well, no, he's not. He's just on that corner of the map. I don't like this big old yard out in front of us here. I love all the kids that start out with the foresight hop. All right, we're going to protect this valley. Try to get somebody running for that car.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Again, it's going to be super hard. With all this open ground, anybody with a sniper is probably going to have an advantage here. And we got our rollover issue. We just need to stay quiet. Don't move around till circle closes. This guy is right over here. How far is that? 135 meters? We didn't protect our truck. That was not good. It's probably a little premature on that, but that's okay. So now what? We know that car guy is going to drive back around in a minute, take a look at us. This guy's up higher on the ridge. We might get eyes on him. Nope. We're just not going to do anything dumb and stay under cover for a second. So it's me versus 3. That's good to know. So we need to push the circle right now, because we know they're on the far edge and we'll have some room to retreat into. We need to... Not much you can do. Open ground with 3 players. Couldn't do anything there. That's all right, though. If it wasn't for the team of 3, we would have been okay. Dave Tyndall, good morning. We'll exit the match. We're not interested in those guys. Yeah, maybe if the guy didn't take our truck, I think we would have taken the truck and tried to hunt down that team and run them over in the open ground. That would have been the best play. Obviously, it didn't work for him. He took the truck and ran over there and got killed somehow. But I think if we would have just stayed close to the truck, wait until we saw somebody, and then jump in and go try to run them over, that probably would have worked the best. Or at least we could have had some misdirection with that. Anyway. So yeah, I jumped on Fortnite yesterday, played it. Well, we played it on stream for about 45 minutes. The positives on it is everybody's kind of on an even playing field jumping into the game. I think. I don't know. I think maybe if you level stuff up, maybe you get better loot. I can't really tell. Sometimes you'll kill somebody and they have all epic, well, they'll have 2 or 3 epic weapons and some type of mask thing or a sword. And I just don't know where you get those things. So maybe there's certain parts of the map that have better loot all the time or something. But we did okay. We got top 10 a couple games and died horribly a few games. And it only takes 3 or 4 games for you to kind of get used to the third-party view. So it wasn't as bad as I remember. Because I do remember when the Zero build first came out, I jumped back in. I said, "Oh, let's play Fortnite." And like the first game is like, yeah, I don't really like it. And I didn't give it time to let the first party view thing fix itself. But now that Call of Duty is kind of a dumpster fire, we've been looking at that again because it's a lot more fun to play. You know, their sound is better, their animations are okay. I mean, it's a more comic game, which is fine. It fits. All the graphics. Oh, we were gonna get rid of that. We were gonna get rid of that overkill class. But maybe we'll leave it there. We just need to know not to grab it. Well, that didn't work well. But I'm still holding out that somehow Call of Duty will fix Warzone. Everybody's saying season 2 or season 3 they'll get the anti-cheat fixed. I don't think they'll last that long. I think that if they don't make it a priority and, you know, get people out there working on it, it's not going to last that long. That's horrible. That's a bad spot. You want a most wanted with a lot of loot around it so you can get out of it as quick as possible. But you kind of also want a buy station close by so you can use that money once you get something. We will loot as far away from the gas as we can first. We do not like the Tonto 22, but we will hold on till we get a better option. Also, the Model L has not been friendly to us. We got destroyed with one of these a few minutes ago, so we're going to take it, the PP919. We got another minute on our contract, or about 6 boxes. $30 seconds.
Contract closed. Redeploying squad mates. Good work.
All right, so we have a bad aims and a thing. So let's go over here, see if we can get a loadout. Probably not. Don't want the overkill. We want our regular XM4. And we'll take our salutation and we'll call that good enough. Speed Freak, trying to like Fortnite, just can't get past the cartoon aspect of it. Yeah, that was one of the big pluses about this game was, you know, everything was Modern Warfare, nice dark grungy graphics. But this game is trying to get away from that so hard. I mean, they put all the same cartoon graphics in that Fortnite has, all the operators at least, which is just bad. I don't know why they would even think that that's okay. But the good news about the Fortnite's graphics is it all works. It all fits. It's all the same looking stuff. And to me, that means a lot. You know, if you're going to drop into a game that's about superheroes, you know, Marvel comics, yeah, it should all be superpowers and things like that. if you're going to drop into Fortnite, everything should be kind of cheesy stuff like that, which it is. And if you go into Warzone, everything should be Warzone related. You know, things that operators would really wear going into battle. And that's where Activision has actually failed us. They've decided, you know what, we'll just put anything somebody wants in here. We'll have finishing moves with pink unicorns farting on people. And to me, that's just ridiculous. But in all fairness, I can't remember anybody ever actually using their unicorn fart on us, so maybe it's not as prevalent as you think it's going to be. It's not like they took all the other finishing moves away and said, oh, everybody has to use the unicorn fart. All right, we got a guy in that skinny building over there. We have nobody showing up, so it's either good or really bad. I'm thinking it's bad. So they must have cold-blooded or something that gets them off a radar. So because of that, we are not going to push. We're going to go this way. I do really think they've also messed up on the sound. I think they're working way too hard on this sonic sound thing where it's supposed to be accurately depicting reflected sounds off of surfaces. I think they ramped that way up, and I know why they did it. It's just, you know, whatever executive was in charge of reviewing it the first time out of the box, he was saying, well, he probably didn't have his hearing aids turned up, but he was telling the devs, I can't hear that. I don't hear any difference. So the devs said, well, we'll just crank it way up so that Joe Boss can hear it. And he finally heard it. And he said, oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, he peeked the door and then he went back inside. Are we really going to do this? There was another one in there. This is where we died last time. I am plated up. I actually looked this time. That guy took a hard flip there. I have no idea where the other guy went. He's over here somewhere. He's in Firehouse shooting at us. Can only get lucky on that so many times before he actually lines one of those up. I don't think that was the same team.
New safe zone located. The gulag's locked down. Area's clear. Moving. Got an extra valuable opportunity here. Don't miss your shot. You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Got that kill. That's good. Speed Freak, just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like Fortnite's doing so well, they're trying to copy the same for outcome. Yeah, I feel like that's part of it too. It's Fortnite has always been, well, Fortnite was first in the Battle Royale, and Call of Duty first had a great idea. It's like, well, let's make a Battle Royale with our content, thinking they're going to make huge inroads into Fortnite, and it just never really happened. They did pull a lot of players early on in COVID, but I mean, we were all locked in our bedroom, so of course you're going to be able to grab players for that. I have no idea where the parachute guy is. We're going to keep moving around to the edge. All right. If we can get on the weak side of the circle, we'll have a slower moving gas pull. Little frag grenade is good. We have 12 plates. And the game locks up. My goodness. So we have 7 kills, 4 teams left, and we get the ubiquitous, this application has unexpectedly stopped working. My goodness. Scan and repair. Got to tell the devs what to do. 7 kills and 3 other teams, and the dumpster fire started. Game locked up. F. There we go. That'll help them figure out what's going on. Dr. Sean, good morning. Welcome in. Yeah, I felt good about that game. I thought we had one team that was more than one player, but overall it was manageable, I think. Hopefully it'll give us a rejoin. Should we try the rejoin? Man, I don't know. We took so long giving them feedback. Maybe it's not going to happen. Count that as a win. Oh, absolutely. That was a win. We're going to say win. M. Morley, good morning. Welcome in. Hope everything is going well with you. No, we're not even going to try the rejoin because there was the guy on that rooftop that we were going to shoot at. And unless he locked up also, we'll be dead laying there in the street. Bobby Drake Gaming. COD stinks. Oh, brother, where art thou? Exactly. Find a match. It didn't even ask me if I want to rejoin. They may have taken that out of the game with the patch. They may have said, you know what, this thing fails more than it works, so we're just going to take it out. Game is super glitchy right now. My guy is moving in freeze frame. It's starting to stabilize. You know, on the plus side, I don't think I've ever been in a Fortnite game that locks up. I did have a Fortnite game when I started having network connections and network connection errors, but I'm pretty sure it was on my side. And my character froze, and I got the little broken connection icon at the top. And then about 15 seconds later, everything came back to live, and it was all good again. So they must have some timing on this thing. If something goes wrong, just kick the player first and then lock up, or lock up and then exit the game. Bobby Drake Gaming, just a man of constant sorrow. Wow, that's kind of depressing on the week before Christmas. The sarcasm is thick with Bobby Drake Gaming. Try the rejoin. Yeah, they didn't give us the option this time. We would have clicked it just to see what would happen, but that would just mean another restart of the game, most likely. So maybe, maybe the COD numbers aren't really dropping. Maybe all those players are still around. They're just getting locked up so much. It looks like the average player count is way down because maybe 40% of the player base is locked up all the time. That's probably what's going on. Starscream, good morning. Welcome in. I'm sure everybody's just sitting back waiting for everything to get better. Maybe Microsoft will pull their head out. Activision will make some real hard decisions and things will get better. Probably not. I would think working for a big company like that would be, as a developer, you would just bang your head against the wall constantly. You're going to have meeting after meeting about features and bugs and things that need to be better and timelines, and software just doesn't happen on schedules. I've been in charge of fairly large development teams, and the tighter you make a schedule on those guys, the more stressed out they get and the less performance you get. And especially if you say, well, we're gonna release the fixes, on Wednesday at noon or 9 a.m. on Wednesday. So all of your fixes for the week have to be in that update, ready to go, or they don't get rolled out till the next Wednesday. Oh, and by the way, you don't get your weekly bonus because you didn't perform correctly. You didn't get X number of things fixed. And most of the engineer types just can't handle that stress. I think you're much better to give a developer a problem, say, hey, we had this thing, the rejoin code. People, it doesn't work. You go in, we're going to lock you in your room, turn the lights out, and you fix that problem. And as soon as it's fixed, we'll throw together a hot fix and get it out there. And the developer disappears in his room. A couple days later, the fix is ready, it gets rolled out, and now it's no longer a problem. But that's not the way big software works anymore. Most of the big companies I've been involved with try to roll everything into release candidates, and then they have to test all the paths for all the changes. Instead of just doing little fixes, they have one big fix that usually goes very poorly. Oh my goodness. All right, now we get back to our looting. But I guess I grew up in a different era. I was, back when I was coding and stuff, it was just, hey, look what we can do. Everything was brand new. It's like, oh, I can make these pixels move across the screen. I can change the colors of the background. And now everything is a game engine, or you're working within the confines of someone else's vision of something. I know. Sarcasm runs deep with me. We don't really want to be way out in the open here. All right, well, he kept crawling around enough that we got a hit on him. Not even going to bother with that thing. We're going to move towards this buy station. Still got the guy. No. Hoping he jumped. Don't think I let my reload get fully done. Got to get that team away from the buy station. Somebody's going to sneak up behind us. Sniper would probably be a good option right about now. Well, we got to make a move to the buy station or else we're not going to get it done. I know, we shouldn't take the time to do all that. All right, we want our XM4. And, oh my God, pick up the thing. All right. So the collision of weapons on top of the buy station is horrible. It's like if you're at a buy station, the weapon should go on the ground behind you or to the side, anywhere except right on the control panel of the buy station. Again, they should take one of their geeky developers and lock them in a closet and say, you know what, this thing doesn't work well. How about you just spend the rest of your day and just fix that. So these bot teams are pretty good about, if you shoot at them, they'll come towards you to investigate. We're a little low on AR. I'd hate to use my box, so let's keep looting just a little bit here. All right, now we feel better about our ammo situation. Let's see where we're gonna go. We're gonna keep rotating right on the edge. I was about to jump in that truck. I thought that was going to be a good thing. Prison camp, much better. Concentration camp DP is his name. Wow. So we hear something. We have no idea where it is. Doesn't sound at all like where he was coming from. I mean, it was the right general direction. And in all fairness, I do have my audio all screwed up with the boosted frequencies on some of the... But it's a necessary evil to be able to hear the footsteps at all. We're full on ammo, but we're not full on lethals, so let's go ahead and do that.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Just about ran out of room to shoot at him. All right. So which big building do we think is going to have people on it?
Moving here. Target area marked. You're clear, top.
That was just a guess to say maybe we'll hit somebody over there. Didn't want to leave a kill streak on the floor. All right, so we have 9 teams, 16 people. So we're going to be a little bit... Oh, we got a guy out here in the street. He wasn't too energetic. 7 teams, 14 people.
New safe zone located. No more fighting in the gulag. There's an increased payout for this job. Be sure to collect.
There were bullets flying through this alleyway a minute ago.
10 remain. You're almost done here.
5 teams, 10 people. So that's going to be a team of 4 and solos.
You've got a loadout drop inbound. Hostile UAV in the area.
I didn't like it.
Enemy UAV overhead.
We get a target on building top. We're going to go ahead and use that right now. See if we can get a jumper.
Moving.
Not great shooting. All right, well, obviously being on this bridge is probably a bad idea for right now. I lost a tick on my gas mask. I really do want to get back up on this bridge, though. 2 other teams, 7 people. I'm gonna want them to shoot each other. I'm sure he's going bridge. No, they didn't go bridge. Pretty amazed they didn't go bridge. Someone's going to hit that zip line right over there. Just telling his...
the new safe zone.
Okay, so is he going to push? Let's go check that other body real quick. No, we can't check the other body. We're going to smoke that side. All right. Well, that worked. First time chat. Fat Baby. Keep up the good work. Found you on TikTok. Thank you for that, Fat Baby. Thanks for stopping by. Over on the Twitch. So that's a makeup game for the last one that we got kicked out. Worked pretty well. I was worried about that end game. We had the team way up on that high building with the sniper. I was afraid that wasn't going to work out well, but it did okay. Tanner Simpson, good fight. Thank you for that. Call me Pug. You better get back up there before they drop down on the bridge. Yeah, call me Pug. I got up there just in time. Somebody was flying down on it. But we'll take the first place. 12 kills, first place? Sure. We're not going to rejoin or else it'll throw people in the game with us. I think a good thing was letting those last two teams fight each other to get them down to a 1v1. If I would have killed the guy on the warehouse roof, we may have been fighting a 1v3, and that wouldn't have been good. All right, I'm going to grab some coffee. Be right back. You know, it's games like that that make me think, oh, you know what? We'll just jump into Battle Royale solos. How bad could that be? And the first gunfight you get into, you're just going to get destroyed. John, thanks for the good game. Bobby Drake says, okay, enough boot camp. Let's get some real action. We could try it. Let's see what the difference is. All right, we'll go Battle Royale solos. Find a match. First of all, it's going to take 20 minutes to find a match. Well, let's time it. Right now it says it's 7:31. I don't know the exact seconds, but 7:31. So we'll see how long it takes to get a thing. Actually, we've been streaming for 104:08. So we'll go with the 7:31 because I'll forget. King Bing says 2 wins in a row. We'll take the, yeah, we did. We claimed the lockup game as a win. So we'll take that. Puck Debuso, welcome in. Dabby GG, the GOAT. Yeah, I get confused. You know, GOAT for greatest of all time and OG, original gangster. I can never keep up with the GG, gotta go. I don't know what that means. I'm guessing maybe good game. Charlie Denton, good morning. Welcome in. Demonic Angel, what's up? Didn't see you in there. And Fat Baby 86. You know, whenever I see that chat name, Fat Baby 86, I think of one of my granddaughters. And I probably shouldn't say that, but she's this chubby little thing. So cute. Nothing wrong with a fat baby. All right, so we're up to 90-second ping time looking for a match. I'm sure it'll get all the way up to 200 like it usually does. And then once we get a match, we'll be devastated. Oh, we wanted to delete that overkill loadout. No, we're not going to delete it. We're going to leave it. We're just going to ignore it. Try to stay away from it when we're clicking on stuff. Sometimes if we get in a pinch late game and we drop back in and there's a free loadout, It'd be better to get that overkill loadout than not get both weapons. So we'll leave it there for an emergency situation. What am I doing today? What am I doing today? I think after stream, I need to go to the recycle center. So I gotta load up the mini truck with all of our boxes and stuff like that. Get that to the recycle center so Mrs. P doesn't go crazy on me. Then I'm probably gonna go back up to the blacksmith shop. I tried to build a knife. Well, I don't know. I put a video on YouTube and it was an excessively long video, but a railroad spike knife. And all I have is 1/2 inch rebar to play with. And a railroad spike is usually like 3/4 inch square. So I had to grow this 1/2 inch round stuff into a 3/4 inch square, which anybody that knows math and 3.14 times R2 doesn't quite work into a 3/4 inch square. In fact, when you squish a 1/2 inch rebar, you get something like, I don't know, 3/8 square, maybe something like that. So it needs to be 3 times as thick as that. So I was working on a process they call upsetting, where you shorten a piece of stock and make it thicker. But I wasn't doing it right. So I'm going to go back up to the shop today and just work on making a 1/2 inch round rebar into at least a 3/4 inch round rebar. And then hopefully into a 3/4 inch square. So we'll see if that works. Charlie Denton, good morning. I haven't played a lot since BO6 came out, but the XM4 seems good. What is the best SMG? For me, with mouse and keyboard, the best SMG right now is the KSV, which is this guy here. I put a little optic on it because the iron sights are hard to see for me. But a Kepler Microflex, I put the compensator on the front of the barrel. I do the long barrel, so it's more of a longer range SMG, but it's still really snappy. With the Ranger foregrip, extended mag 2, which gives you, well, 50 rounds. Out of the assault grips, which gives you a little recoil control, and a balanced stock. And we put the recoil springs on it, and that gives us a gunfighter build with 8 attachments, which means you can only throw it in a loadout that has the wild card of a gunfighter. And then you only get a pistol secondary. So yeah, that's the best SMG for me. Now, a lot of people online will say that this PP919 is the best. Obviously, it's good. And if you look at straight up damage, it shows 44 for headshots, 42 for everything else. But the bullet velocity is only 810 and the rounds per second is 625. And if we have a moment, if it locks us up, we won't get to see this. Yeah, we didn't get to see it. But the KSV has a much higher fire rate and the damage is a little bit lower, but if you do the math, rounds times damage, KSV comes out on top. So for me, that's what we do. Snarky Goblin, first time chat over on Twitch. Good morning, welcome in. All right, we're coming off of 2 boot camp wins. We're jumping into Battle Royale solos. It's launching a game, and it's taken 6.5, 7 minutes to grab a game. Just to search for the match and get started. So yeah. And I'm sure we're going to do poorly, but of course, positive mental attitude is important. So we're going to assume that we're going to get the win. Keep dropping out of my sight line over there. All right, well, I can already tell that people are juking and diving a lot more than they do in boot camp. You get the movement, the stick warriors, you know, the ones that are sitting there going like this the whole game. Man. And I've actually started doing that a little bit. If I'm running through the open, I'll like wiggle my mouse as fast as I can to try to get a little bit of movement to not get hit as easy. All right, big map, Battle Royale solos. Looks like it's pretty well centered, so there's not a lot of priority anywhere. And I think we're going to try to go late, and I think we're going to try to get an intel. That'll give us a little heads up about where it's going to go. Maybe. Probably not. E4 Havoc, what's going on? Welcome in. Luckily, we have enough time for a sip of coffee. All right. This one's a closer drop, so we're gonna go closer. Probably should have went back to the longer one. Oh, missed the window. That was horrible. There's no way this is going to work out. Especially since we don't know where the staircase is. I guess there is no staircase. You have to go over here and up. Yeah, so we're not going to get this contract. Where's this guy going? Guess it's not on the roof. We know that. That was just a bad timing to jump down there. I heard the door open, and we didn't have a good gun for that. So we're not going to blame that on the game mode. We're just going to blame that on DPGladius not paying attention to his surroundings. All right. Well, also, it's not going to be a no-brainer getting out of the gulag. We're going to have little Timmy on the other side. Wellspark 7504. All right, well, we gave him enough different looks that he kind of got confused. And now we get to start out all over again. But we lost a gulag, so we got to remember to do something about that. I don't know. We have no cash, no options. Guess we just grab a bounty and hope for the best. Got gunfights going on right below us. This is not good, but we need to do something before the other guy takes interest in it.
Primary objective complete. All targets eliminated.
There's a guy over here. Go to the back edge, see if we can loot up. A little plate action would be useful. All right, we have time to buy one weapon at the front gate. I hope this guy's not still camping it. We have our KSV, so we're going to go... Oh, we can go loadout. That's right. Ooh, this is a problem. Now it landed in an okay spot. All right, well, that worked better than expected. We still need to get a Gulag re-entry token. So I think we need 4 grand for that. 6 grand? I don't know.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Not really too excited about that loadout,
Inbound. Safe zone relocated.
but we will grab it. We are not getting a lot of cash flow in here. Try the warehouses, see if we can get up with a Gulag token. That's probably the most important thing for us. Yeah, okay, so somehow, I don't know. How did he make that move? He didn't come across the zip line. We didn't hear him coming anywhere. All right, well, that's enough Battle Royale solo for one day. We ended up with 2 operator kills. One of those was in the Gulag. Yeah, we're not going to play that game. There's something wrong with that game mode. There's no way that guy made that rotation without us hearing anything. I know he used the kill streak as a cover. But still, how did he know? Well, I guess he knew we took the zip line across. I don't know. Just not fun. No fun, Dr. Jones. So we'll go back to seal clubbing and boot camp. That's always fun. You know, those little white seals. Make slippers out of them or something. I don't know. We'll do something. Yeah, I just don't know that I can compete in that game mode at all. And I don't know if it's just there's no skill-based matchmaking going on in Battle Royale solos because not a lot of people play it, or there's more cheating going on because, well, not a lot of people play it, or the game just doesn't work very well. I didn't see anything on that made me think something was bad. I mean, he did have pretty good aim when we were behind the truck, but that's okay. We were able to shield up, get away, get upstairs, get across the zip line pretty quick. He flew over towards the truck, but maybe he didn't make the whole rotation behind that building. Maybe he heard us go on the zip line, immediately dropped a kill streak on it, and ran underneath. Charlie Denton. Yeah, the audio is probably, to me, the worst part of the game right now. It's just you can't hear what's important. When a kill streak comes in, all you hear is the kill streak. Everything else is like not a sound priority, which kind of makes sense. I mean, anytime you're out doing something super noisy, obviously you shouldn't be able to hear quiet sounds. Anyway, 007, good morning, welcome in. Hope all is going well with you. And I know we talked about this before, but it is December 18th. We're getting close to the end of end of Christmas. Well, not the end of Christmas. The end of Christmas, pre-Christmas, I guess we'll say. And I always thought that like the 12 days of Christmas started 12 days before Christmas. And I tried to convince Mrs. P that we should start opening Christmas presents early, like 12 days before Christmas. She said, no, that's not a thing. And she said the 12 days of Christmas start on Christmas. So my whole life has been a lie for the most part. Chris, good repositioning. Yeah, I thought the reposition was good. Most likely we should have just kept going, knowing that maybe that guy was beyond our ability. Oh my goodness. So when you're rotating and your optic goes kind of sideways, your mouse movement does not follow the optic. We just heard that guy. He must have died. We got a kill for it. I don't know where his body went. Take the jackal over that 22 thing, and I'm not played it up. All right, 2 seconds, 1 second. Get this thing out here in the middle.
Contract on you is closed. Squad mates are redeploying. Nice job.
Care package on standby.
Be advised, an enemy squad is in your location.
The box would get out of the way. We could actually see what's going on. All right, we are hunted, but it's only a single yellow, so we're gonna say that we're okay to get over here and grab our X4. Gotta make sure we get the right X4. And we're also gonna get our salutation. And now we're pretty well set. We do need a munitions box since we just left that one somewhere. We're still hunted. We were double yellow and then we switched to single. Now we're back to double, so we just moved towards the guy. Let's see if we can get it to drop to a triple red. No, it went single, so he's in circle. It does go double soon. I was re-guessing my situation.
The enemy is no longer tracking you. You lost them.
I think he's in this building. Guess not. We saw the broken window and thought, well, there's probably someone lurking around here. Well, any power squads are going to be on a buy station, so let's head this way. All right. We hear a parachute. Oh, there he is. It's like the most horrible audio. Were those my footsteps or someone else's?
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Guy up top. Let's see if we can see where he is.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Thought that was that guy going back for his stuff. What happened to Mrs. Santa Claus? There you are.
Enemy soldiers incoming.
Well, that was less than successful.
Moving in.
Wow, so we were fully plated up that time, but it was insta-death, so I guess he got us with a headshot? What was he, with a sniper rifle? I have no idea. Snarky Goblin, first game in solo boot camp this AM and a win. I should stop for the day. Yeah, anytime you get a win in any game mode, you should probably stop. Man, we are horrible. All right. Got to do better. 5,600 bucks and a dream. I don't know that we're gonna be able to get this before it closes out. In fact, I know we're not gonna get it. We're just wasting our time here because we have to come up with a little more cash anyway. All right, we're in a better situation than we were, except we're stuck on a light pole. All right. Could have went a little bit better, but I guess we're okay-ish. I think a good XM4 would be a win for us.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
That's what we really need, but I don't know if we're going to risk going to get it. Got a guy in the street over here. Still looking for a better XM4 type solution.
Losing ground. Moving.
We don't have any smokes either, so that's kind of a disappointment.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
The right thing to do is run away for right now.
You're in the top 10. Keep knocking them down. Hostile UAV in the area.
Yeah, you can't sit there and take on 3 guns. The first time was good. Re-peeking that was horrible. Double Stuffed Oreo, welcome in. Drunk Not Wasted, welcome in. Okie Killer. 60-year-old Atari 26. We are just from a different gaming area, that's all. Atari 2600. I don't remember actually having one of those. I know we had one of the original Nintendos. We had a ColecoVision, but not the Ataris. Double Stuff. I have 2 solo wins with the ground loot Vel. Excellent pickup. Yeah, I think the Vel must have got a buff because it feels pretty good. I might actually try to build one and see how it feels in the firing range, but we won't do that on stream. We won't bore you guys with that. But yeah, overall, the Vel has looked pretty good. I don't really want to mess up this overkill class. We'll do that some other time. Bobby Drake Gaming. Oh, who are we missing? Brennan. I think it's Brennan Kruk. Good morning. Welcome in on YouTube. Sorry I didn't see your message earlier. Bobby Drake Gaming says, see, this is a good game. You got to move from here. I don't know what that means. I'm guessing that was a while ago. I got to move from somewhere. Oh, we were probably out in the open hanging around, and that was bad. No, we messed up. We were down in the tunnel. We heard people off to our, well, above the bridge. We peeked it, and there was a team of 3 getting their load out. The first time we peeked it, I probably should have focused harder on one guy and got the kill, and then ran away. But we didn't. We re-peeked it, and that was a bad idea. Because as soon as all 3 are looking at you, there's no way you're going to get enough shots on target to kill somebody before they get a 3 times advantage on you. Well, is it really 3 times? I guess it's, yeah, I guess it's a 3 times advantage. But I would have expected the first guy was probably trying to plate back up. But the other 2 were definitely putting shots on me.
Enemy soldier incoming.
You know the bots, they're the ones that throw the lethal right away. I should do that. Every time we get in a gunfight, I should throw my lethal first. Probably not a good idea. All right. Historically, we like most wanteds first. So we're going to do that again. I don't like where this contract is. It's going to be down low under this bridge with no good way to get back up on top.
Primary objective to eliminate all targets. You're the target of a most wanted contract. Eliminate threat, secure supply package to close it. They've got a SAM turret online.
I don't know why we're moving towards this big building. We're probably going to get our contract finished before. Probably need to be moving towards this buy station. Ultimately, that's where we're going to want to be.
The bounty contract menu is closed. Your squad mates are redeploying.
We're not even going to worry about that box on the roof. Didn't go on the roof. Thought for sure that was going to be on the roof, so we didn't even try for it. All right, we got 10 grand. We need 2 more.
Gas is moving.
I know, we saw the guy running up above. All right, we got our money. Guys are running across the bridge. Just looking for people high and wide.
Enemy UAV is online. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
We shouldn't even go over here. He's not going to have anything. All right, well. We just heard somebody running down low. Assuming they were down low. I would have expected somebody to push that buy station. It's not too late. There's still a candidate in this building. Gonna give him a second to come around the corner.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
He didn't go to the buy. He went somewhere else.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
feel like we got a guy right below us. We still have the guy running down here on the side, but we're not going to worry too much about him. We're going to assume that the direction he ran from is probably okay. Not convinced that he ran this way.
Closing in.
We heard somebody.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy soldier incoming.
Just about jumped on top of his grenade. That was a bad play.
Enemy UAV is online.
I kind of want to cross the river. All right. I feel better about our position.
Dropping into the area.
A little bit of ammo would be good.
Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. Gulag's closed until further notice.
So we still have 8 teams, 11 people.
Contract worth more than usual, so get it done, soldier.
Going for the high ground. See if we can loop all the way around here. I don't have a gas mask, so that would be awesome to come up with one of those.
Inbound. 10 remaining. Keep pushing.
We have a couple more buildings with possible gas masks, and then we're screwed.
Inbound.
Nothing. All right, we just got a ping on somebody out here in the open. Oh, it's a team of 2. That's a problem. That's a real problem. Can't let him out of here. Don't want to be here when his buddy shows up. All right, slow down. 3 teams, 5 people. If we can keep them all down the hill, we'll be in good shape here.
Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
2 teams, 3 people. I like it. Thought we heard them down there. We did. There's one.
Moving ground. Moving.
All right. Yeah, you just got to get that high ground and break up the teams. The grumpy old Mike, how are your colors on this game so sharp? The grumpy old Mike, I use a thing called NVIDIA game filters. I'll show you in just a second. Let's take our victory lap in the Black Hawk helicopter real quick. All right, so we had 12 operator kills. Pretty good for boot camp. We're going to leave the game, and we did get a first place, so that's kind of good. Tanner Simpson, thanks. DADB, thank you. All right, so yeah, the NVIDIA colors, and I don't know if this is going to show up on stream. We'll see. But there's this thing called NVIDIA game filters. And if I click that, let's see if it shows up on the stream. I know there's a stream delay first. Yeah, I'm not sure it's showing up, but let's make sure. Yeah, it does. Okay. So yeah, so it knows that I'm currently playing Call of Duty Black Ops. I can set up to 3 profiles. So I'm just using 1 profile. And I've added filters for details, colors, and brightness. And in the details, I've increased the sharpening a little bit. I've increased the clarity, the HDR toning, and pulled the bloom down just a little bit. Then in the color section, I changed the intensity and the vibrance. I put the vibrance all the way up, and I think that's what makes the biggest difference. And then brightness, I increased the exposure just slightly and a little more contrast, and I pulled the shadows down just a little bit to a -10. And to me, that makes the game playable, I guess. I don't know. I can really tell the difference if I don't have the NVIDIA filters running. So yeah, that's what I do. Hope that was good. Yeah, that game started out a little sketchy. We went to the gulag and, well, that went poorly. But we were able to make the big rotation around to the high ground, got a couple of good kills up there, and we're set up for the end game. Luckily, we didn't have a team of 4 to go against. We just had the 2 guys down there. They should have been thinking that high ground was important, but they weren't. Double stuffed Oreo, just another reason to stop crossplay. I don't know. I mean, it's just like I can make a lot of those changes on my monitor also. If you look at your monitor settings, you have contrast, brightness, things like that. So it's just the video card settings. But I think the PS5 has something very similar. And I don't know about Xbox. I think Xbox probably doesn't. And all of those changes there you can make in the NVIDIA control panel also. It's just these are easier to set. And they're set per game, not just across your entire system. So that's the biggest difference is it just puts the settings for Call of Duty only and doesn't mess up Windows. But yeah, everybody that plays PC that I know of uses the NVIDIA filters if they have an RTX type video card. And I don't know why Call of Duty just doesn't give you a few more options in the game. They could easily give you contrast and bright. They give you brightness, but they don't give you contrast, and that's the biggest one. You can change some of the colors in the game, which I think is probably just as good. And 30 rounds is not enough. The fire rate on this XM4 is pretty high. Double Stuff's on Xbox. Yeah, I play on my son's Xbox, and his colors look pretty good. I don't know. I don't remember his colors being anything bad. All right. I guess we're going to hit over here, get that most wanted, grab this buy station, and work in from there. I think the thing is, without crossplay, this game would have died a long time ago. Obviously, having the PS5, Xbox, and PC all playing together has bumped up player numbers by a lot. And trust me, I'm not a fan of playing against controllers, but it is what it is. We've complained about it, and it's not going to get any different, so. I think if they had an option to say, don't play with, we don't really want a shotgun, don't play with controller players, I would probably try it. But I'm sure that after like the first game of searching for a match for 30 minutes, I would turn it back on. And then I'd just complain about it. All right, well, we need to get up here and loot some more.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
There are some downsides to my color setting, like when I'm looking straight into the sun, it's super hard to actually see anything because the glare is just a little too high. But I think that's the trade-off of being able to see people in dark rooms.
Contract on you is closed. Squad mates are redeploying. Nice job.
Not a lot useful there. All right, 7,900 bucks. We can get a loadout if that's a thing on this map. We're gonna go XM4 and nothing. We need 100 bucks. Guess we have time to hit the gas station and come back. All right, let's go get our secondary. Got the guy in the street. And I might be able to buy or build a KSV without 8 attachments. Probably don't need an 8 attachment KSV and get it for less money. I would think that would be very doable. Wise man, good morning. Been listening and driving. There you go. Hope all is going well. And Wise man, I hope you get a little bit of time off for Christmas. You are always on the road. I mean, every day. All right, I think we're going to try to run the bridge instead of swim it. Actually, let's verify that. No, let's keep working down this edge down to here somewhere until we know the circle's going to pull across. Because it could stay on this side. Probably not. Alright, we have plenty of cash now, so we could probably stop looting. If we have to go to Gulag, we'll have enough to buy something on our way back in. Self-revive. We still need a gas mask, so yeah. There was a buy station behind. We had cash and the wherewithal to do it. We just didn't get it done. I guess we lost our munitions box too. Gas mask would be really good. Doesn't come in, it's not super important in this game mode, but it's always nice to have the option. I feel like we're not seeing it. Alright, we do have to cross the river. There's no way he had a gas mask. Almost messed that up. You would think an auto shop would have a gas mask. We also want a munitions box. All right, we need to get all the way to the bridge. We don't want to have to swim that thing. We need to kind of be in a hurry, but don't miss anybody. Don't throw a smoke. It'll just bring attention to us. All right, let's see where the circle goes. We're hoping it pulls down the hill. It looks like it's going to. We'll just crouch along here and wait for a runner. 007 off from Christmas till January 2nd. That's awesome. Thanks for stopping by today, 007. Double stuffed Oreo, the sausage. Yeah, the sausage or sag. I have had good luck with it. It's the only weapon I have that's set up at 2,500 bucks. So we've been using it more than we probably should. All right, we have 8 teams, 16 people. Let's see where the circle pulls. Yeah, so pushing that fortress probably wasn't going to be a good idea. There's the munitions box we needed.
Loadout drop headed your way.
I don't really want to push this roof until
Hostile UAV in the area.
we have to. Just not a lot of cover up here from that guy. Oh, we had the guy behind us and 2 in front. Oh my goodness. That was bad. Not good at all. 5th place. Yeah, that was a bad part of town to be living in there. 5 kills though. We'll take that. All right, let's do this again. We got to get a win. Another win. What are we, 2 wins so far, we'll say? Yeah, I think we're on 2. All right, going to grab some coffee. I'll be right back. Oh, we might be... No, it's searching. Mrs. P has breakfast going already, so that's going to be a good thing. Looks like we're going to get the standard eggs and toast. Everything the body needs, eggs, toast, and coffee. That'll keep you going until at least lunch, dinner. All right, so what did we do wrong there? Obviously, I said we weren't going to push that roof, and we did. Then the guys up the hill saw us up there, and they just started swarming us. Kinsey Kills, good morning. Just woke up. Kinsey, you know, it's like 8:30. The day's half gone by now. No. It's Christmas. You can sleep for your day off. Oh, it's not your day off. You got to go to work, don't you? Tigo, what is up? What is the bot to human player ratio in Warzone? I think it's 50-50. I think there's 44 total people in the game, and half are bots and half aren't. We don't really care what the ratio is, even if it's 100% bots. It's a lot more fun than playing Warzone at this point. See, that's where my NVIDIA filters are bad. Straight in the sun, you can't see anything. Kinsey Kills, did I like Fortnite? I did. I actually had quite a bit of fun playing Fortnite. I've had 2 solo wins so far, which kind of just revalidates that I'm not as bad as I think I am. Well, I probably am. All right, where are we going to go? I think we're just going to jump over here. Even though there's not a buy station over there. Yeah, I guess the difference with Fortnite is there are some super sweaty players, but the average Fortnite player is, you know, running around fishing and just watching the birds, not actually playing the game from what I could tell. You would end up with players that are just clearly brand new. And then you'll run into this guy that has a sword and epic everything, and he just destroys you. But you don't have the overall cheesy movement that we have in Warzone right now. I mean, you do have the knife situation where if somebody's carrying one of those, that's a problem. We did not really want to switch that out. All right. You know, so you'll get to some people that will do the huge melees. I don't know. It's kind of like 80s video game Street Fighter type stuff. All right, we should be able to get our contract done in 7 seconds. Let's get out. No idea where that guy is. We don't really think there's anybody over there. All right, so if we get up top, maybe we can make a flight across the river, or we can just run the bridge. Probably is a better bet. We'll go in Forrest Gump mode real quick. Drug not wasted. You would think at some point bot would win the game. Wouldn't that be funny? Yeah, that would be hilarious if a bot actually won. And maybe they do. Maybe they're better than we think. That is not a bot. One shot, one kill. Yeah, we deserved that. We should have kept moving when we heard him above us instead of reversing. We actually gave up a little bit of ground on him and then obviously didn't have a good defensive position there. All right. We have 7,500 bucks. We should be able to buy at least a weapon. Guess we're going to go to the backside of cargo. All right. Where do we think that gas came in from? Somebody threw it. We need a plate. And a gas mask. And a portable radar. Don't need that. We need just a better SMG. $300 would get us one. Oh, we're $50 short. All right, good enough. My guy's getting tired. He's wheezing. He's got some serious breath holding issues. That should be a sound effect that we can turn down. Call me Pug. I was off until the 6th, but then I was offered triple time to work the first week of January. Yeah, by first week of January, you're probably going to be ready to go back to work anyway. So, might as well take the triple time. So is my guy ever going to stop breathing hard? Oh, is that my gas mask? I don't know how to... I don't know how to take my gas mask off, but he's not breathing like that again. That must be new. I don't recall hearing that all the time. Super distracting though. Not sure what that sniper was or some type of explosion. Not the safest place to be sitting. Felt like there were more than one down there.
Enemy counter UAV inbound.
Full of ammo, but we don't have an ammo box. We saw one a minute ago. I don't know where it was. All right, we're going towards Firehouse and around. I think that's the best option for us. Munitions for the road.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
I try to run with my SMG a lot, but in reality, every time I get in a gunfight, I have to switch to the XM4, which takes a second. So I don't know if it's just worth taking the speed penalty and run with your XM4. All right, we're just going to hold for a second. We have 4 teams, 10 players, so that is bad. Super bad odds. We need all of them to find each other. And we need nobody to find us. Be nice to get that down to 4 and 4. A lot of shooting, but not a lot of dying going on. Got the team on that rooftop. 3 teams 7, so we lost a team of 3. That's good. Or we lost. Oh, we got a sniper looking right at me. It's not so good.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
All right, luckily we have 3 buildings. And we're not going to push the last circle. We really don't need. I was going to say we don't need that thing. Guess we'll take it just in case. We're going to go ahead and drop it. Get our.
Moving. Only 4 left.
So we have a team of 3 that we have to deal with. Should have kept cover on that wall. We didn't do it. That was so bad. Yeah, those guys don't need to be playing as a squad in boot camp. That's just not right. It's okay though. I saw the guy standing on the hill. I thought, what's he doing up there? And I guess he was just the bait. You know, stand out in the open and wait for this guy to shoot at you. Makes sense. Why not? All right. We have time for another one. Might as well. So anybody have any good plans today? It's Wednesday, December 18th. I'm going to get out and go to the recycle center first this morning. That should be fun. We have a bunch of cardboard to break down and get there. Got Snarky Goblin. Instagrator. There we go. We'll accept your friend request. But yeah, so we're going to go to the recycle center, get some cardboard dropped off, and then I think we're going to go to the blacksmith shop. I was working on trying to make a railroad spike knife, and I want to do a better job on it. Got to toss a nade when it's 1v3. I was going to throw a smoke one direction and move the other. Junk not wasted just burns all our cardboard. Yeah, we have that as an option. It's been raining for the last few days, so everything outside is wet. I have a bonfire pile up on the top of the ridge with some tree limbs and a small stump and some other stuff that needs burning, but we try not to burn trash up there too much. Last thing I want to do is start trying to pull glass and nails and things out of the... Picking up with my tractor tire is never a good thing. All right. You know, this little pistol would be good if it had a bigger magazine. Seems super stable. Maybe there is a bigger magazine option and I just haven't found it. Or I haven't unlocked it. Double stuffed Oreo. Trimming palm trees and shrubs today. Last one of the year. There you go. SI Gamer, did you end up making more knives or a sword? I've been making knives. I haven't had time to make a sword. In fact, I need to go get some better metal stock to make a sword. I would need something at least, I don't know, a 1/4 inch thick or a 1/2 inch thick. And enough width that I can actually make it work. There were a couple people close, so we need to be a little bit careful here. say a little bit careful as we jump out in the open, kind of like Bill Murray in Stripes. XM4, we will take that. And a KSV with the XM4, that'll work fine. All right. We almost don't even need a loadout now. So we get eyes on those people that dropped close to us. Nope. "41 seconds. We need a couple more boxes. Should do it.
Hostiles have established the SAM turret.
Let's get that out here, and we'll go back and get that vest in a second.
The bounty contract on you is closed. Your squad is redeployed.
All right, buy station. What did we decide? Over here? Probably the easiest. And we'll take the zip line to get there. And probably land on the big rooftop. So we can look at the area really good. Looks fine.
Closing in.
Oh my goodness, stop. It's like shooting Stevie Wonder over here. All right, we either go back up to the zip line or we go for a long swim. I guess we're going to do the swim. Hope for the best. Not that I have anything against Stevie Wonder. I'm not sure if swimming with a gas mask on is a good idea. Probably not. Castle Rock, when the DP shop opening for Christmas presents. Yeah, I haven't been to my DP shop in a long time. We do have a little bit of stuff there, but it's definitely not Christmas related. I got a guy above me. Not sure why he dropped down. Probably a bot. Yeah, I just haven't been very dedicated. I haven't been feeling very creative on doing swag. Really don't sell enough of it to justify it, maybe. All right, we heard somebody. How long are you going to stand in there?
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Man, we were not getting shots on that guy. That's some awesome sound we got going on here.
Enemy UAV is online.
All right, so we're going to have a team above us. We're not seeing anything, so we're going to run away. And we're not plated up. 707, is this boot camp? This is boot camp. We try playing other game modes, and they're just not fun anymore. So we're pretty much sticking to boot camp. Every time we try a different mode, it just goes poorly. Oh, we jumped off the back of the truck. 007, time to go. Have a good day. Thank you for stopping by, 007. Castle Rock, blacksmith's good. Dope scope could use a new knife. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I'm to the level of making knives for people. So this guy's doing belly flops over here on the edge. All right, we have 7 grand. Almost enough for a loadout. Definitely enough for one weapon. We gotta get it here. There's a team on that spot. That's not a good thing. Not much I could have done there, I don't think. The right thing would have been to run away up the hill and try to get distance, but I thought maybe we could kill that one guy and maybe get something at the buy station. That was a bad idea. We had 8 kills, 9 eliminations. We'll say that's good enough. Tex, how you feel about cryptocurrency? Wow, cryptocurrency. Years and years ago, probably 4 or 5 years ago, I was heavily invested in crypto.
to the tune of like $500,000. And everything went down, and the company that I was invested with went out of business, and we lost almost all of that. So yeah, unless you're going to own crypto and keep it in your own wallet, get it off the exchange, the downside is just 100%, and the upside is good, but not great. So yeah, my experience with crypto is not good. Take that for what it's worth. Um, but it's good to be in a position that's not a fatal investment, at least. All right. Well, I think that's enough. We've been streaming for over 2.5 hours, which is usually my limit. And yeah, we're gonna go do something else. Recycle center and blacksmith shop. All right. You guys have a great day. We'll see you later.